Hi everyone, welcome back to the channel. I've just bought myself a 2012 Ford Transit Connect. This was bought from a builder's merchant and it is as dirty on the inside as it is looking on the outside. We're going to convert this into a micro camper. I'm going to show you the steps of what we do. So grab a cup of tea, sit back and enjoy. If we take a look inside, we will see a monumental amount of grime and dirt littered on the inside. It's my plan to make it all look fresh and sweet and brand new. It's done just 130,000 miles there, but as you can see, we've got a lot of wear, switches and bits and pieces, and the plan will be to strip it all out, clean it all up and get it looking fresh. In the rear it's a similar story. We've got old ply floor, we've got dirt and grime everywhere. We're going to empty this, we're going to clean it thoroughly, and we're going to make it look as good as new again. As we can see on the outside, we've got snails, probably spiders, bits and pieces all around it. These workhorses, this is how they get treated. And when the likes of us come along and revamp it, the before and after will be quite a sight. Again, absolutely tired. I've got a few bits that I'm going to replace, namely steering wheel, worn switches, gear gaiter. These seats are actually really good, they're going to clean up lovely. We're going to get this bulkhead out, possibly have a shelf up in here for more storage, because that's the aim with these micro campers, is to make as much use of all the space available for the tiny box that they are. But we are fortunate that this is a high top and it is a long wheelbase, so we should be able to get a 6-foot bed in across the back. As you can see, super mucky, cobweb heaven. But without a doubt, I will be making it a beauty. So join me on the journey of getting this Ford Transit Connect back to its former glory. That's come up wonderful. Let's try and get the rest of the cab looking the same. I'm going to get all these floors cleaned up as well. Just make it a nicer place to be. On this 2012 model, you've got an airbag connector that goes into the bottom of the seat that you need to disconnect. It's a 2-pin, 2-wire cable. Once that's out, unbolt, take it out. This steering wheel is absolutely hanging. Pitted, worn, dead. Fortunately, I've got a replacement steering wheel. It's off a Ford Galaxy, I believe. Shout out to the guys on the Ford Transit Connect UK page on Facebook. If you've got a Transit Connect, go check them out. They got so much information on there for these old vans, it's great. So yeah, this steering wheel will be going. Let's carry on with the cleanup. So that's the first clean, looking much better. It's going to need another go though. We've still got a lot of ingrained dirt, but promising start. To scrub them yet, but on the whole, massive improvement. As I said before, still some bits to work on, those proper grimy areas. We'll get them next time though. Now then, let's work on the back. A 6-foot bed in here, so I think we're going to go for a slide out bed. Pretty conventional way to do these smaller vans, have a unit down there. So first off, let's get all this interior out. and get it all cleaned up and see what we're going to work with. It's not bad at all. I was expecting a lot worse in the floor here. Obviously we've got some clean up to do. I've still got a tie down bolt there that's quite nicely seized in, so I've got some plus gas going on in that. But generally we're all good. Let's take a look at what we're going to use to degrease and prepare these panels for sound deadening. Okay, so what I've got, isopropyl alcohol, that's going to act as a cleaner degreasant, and blue roll. And what we're going to do, put some on the blue roll, clean down all our walls with it. That'll clean them all up and make them ready for sound deadening panels. Chat about sound deadening. Sound deadening is essentially a butyl mat, and that butyl mat has got a sticky side to it. Loads of companies do 2mm butyl mat. In this case I've always used Dodo mat. I'll pop a link in the description below for them. The misconception with this product is that you need to put the material down everywhere. You don't. Your panels need to have around 60% coverage to have their most effectiveness. When you start covering it all you're really doing is adding weight. Extreme circumstances maybe for like audio competition and things like that. But for a van, it's going to be a camper, you don't need more than 60% coverage on your panel. So what we'll do now is go and apply some, and I'll show you some differences and how it works. But yes, as I said, Dodo mat is what I use. There's loads of different other companies out there. For me, butyl mat is butyl mat. It doesn't make it any difference. You know, the sound properties or the sound deadening properties are still the same regardless. So yeah, sound deadening. Let's go put some on. Just how tinny, how much resonance you get out of a panel what we can do, add a sheet of this. In this case, I'm effectively cutting it down the middle, and we're going to stick it on. And then we're going to see what difference there is once this is popped on. For this van, I'm not putting rear windows in, we're having one side window on the sliding door. It's going to be quite a cute little cosy camper. So same again, the other side. That's what you're after. It's gone from that tinny sound to a dead area. What we can do is add a couple of bits in there as well, and then that will quieten up the door quite nicely. And we should notice a difference when we're closing the doors too. 50% coverage goes with the space you've got to work with. You know, I'm not going to cut a quarter or a third out of that. I'm just going to use a whole sheet. So we have two there, two smaller bits, a bit in the wheel arch, down in the lower panel there, and the same for the doors on this side. Also in the ceiling. Now, the ceiling's ribbed, so it's going to be quite good at not having resonance anyway, just because of the nature of the ribs. But we've got 2.5 bits in the back there, and just the 2 in the front here, because what we are going to do is we are going to add a skylight. There's going to be a nice skylight in there to add a little bit of natural light in here, because we are only going to have one window. So yeah, that is your sound deadening. So what we do on top of that now is add our insulation. That may be coming up in the next video, but I think for now we've done very well. We've managed to sort our cab a little and make it a bit more presentable. We've managed to get the old ply out and old floor out, a little bit of cleaning up, and applied our sound deadening. So we're on for a good base already for what we want our camper van to be. So we've got sound deadening, next we'll add insulation, then we'll look at making up the ply panels. So the ply panels, depending where they can live, will depend how much we're able to carpet in one hit. So yeah, not bad. That might be it for episode 1. As I said, we've made good progress. We've got the cabin cleaned up nicely, and we've worked the interior in the back here. We'll be able to take some measurements to get an idea of the size of bed we want to make, get an idea of the size of unit that we can make. So exciting times. Obviously we've got a floor to finish off. We haven't cleaned the outside yet. That's really something I want to do in hopefully the next video. At the moment we're on a hose pipe ban, so I don't want to be out there hosing down my van and then getting in trouble paying a fine. But yeah, pretty pleased. As always, thanks so much for watching. Do subscribe down below, do hit the thumbs up, and do leave a comment. let me know your thoughts on ideas for this as well. You know, pop a comment down below. What do you think we should do with it? You know, I'm open. This is my van. It will be up for sale when it's finished. But yeah, I'm all ears for all the thoughts. Thanks again for watching. We'll catch you on the next one.